Hey guys! Well, it looks like the scripts were written this week to push the narrative that there was not a CPS case at the time of Christopher Watt's wife's death. There was not an open CPS case. That's been proven. Even Christopher Watts said there was not an open CPS case. That's been proven. Isn't it cute when the attackers are using Christopher Watts as the go-to source for the truth? I think the irony is screaming on that one. Well, I have a question. If there wasn't an open CPS case at the time of Christopher Watt's wife's death, then why the hell not? There was a mother posting right on social media that she gave the girls lots of Tylenol. There was a mother posting right on social media multiple times that the children were sick. Multiple times, as in an unbelievable number of times, that both children were sick. Both kids are sick again. Both kids are sick again. Over and over again. If there wasn't an open CPS case at the time of Christopher Watt's wife's death, then why not, after seeing the video of poor little Bella having water sprayed right in her eyes, while her mother sat there laughing and saying that that's why she had kids? If there wasn't an open CPS case at the time of Christopher Watt's wife's death, then why on earth were both children in daycare full time? Did you see the Whack-A-Daddy video? Did you see how Christopher Watt's wife was tormenting Bella until she cried? Did you see the Christmas video when both girls were hysterical and Christopher Watt's wife was calling them Grinches and rolling her eyes? If there wasn't an open CPS case at the time of Christopher Watt's wife's death, then why didn't she travel alone with her own children? And when she was in North Carolina, why didn't we see any posts on her Facebook of any excursions that she took with the girls by herself? You know, day trips, sightseeing, maybe a couple of overnighters, showing them around. If there was not an open CPS case at the time of Christopher Watt's wife's death, then why on earth were people so concerned within literally just a few hours of seeing her last? If there wasn't an open CPS case at the time of Christopher Watt's wife's death, then what was the August 24th court hearing all about? You know, the ongoing family matter. If there wasn't an open CPS case at the time of Christopher Watt's wife's death, then why was there a social worker calling from North Carolina wanting to speak with the detectives? If there wasn't an open case, then why is it that Christopher Watt's wife did not go to the doctor when she was spotting and cramping, or I should say claiming that she was spotting and cramping? It's interesting that when the case hit the headlines, or shortly after, actually a month or so after, there were many articles online, on the internet, about the county's model program. They were the leader. They would help other counties in the state of Colorado to learn by their example, by their model program. They had a model program which promoted keeping children in the home instead of removing children and then having the parents jump through hoops in order to facilitate reunification. It wasn't for every case, you know, they had to be careful which families they chose for the model program, of course, because it's all about the safety of the children and protecting children from being harmed. Well, like I said, a month or so after the tragedy hit the headline news, there were many articles online, easily accessible, about the county's model program. I think they even won awards for the program in 2014. And the articles were very flattering. And the articles explained how the program worked. If the department decided that the family qualified for the program, then the children would be allowed to remain in the home. And they would come up with what is known as a family plan to ensure the safety and protection of the children. The family plan could include certain requirements, such as the offending parent is not allowed to, let's just say, take the children to the doctor or seek medical attention if one of the primary complaints was any sort of accusation about the medical abuse of children. If there was a family plan in place, then, one of the possibilities would be that the children were not to be in the car with the offending parent alone. That the children were not to be in the car with the offending parent driving the car. That the children were supposed to be in daycare full time, and that if the daycare was not called by the non-offending parent regarding any absences, that the children were expected to be at the daycare center first thing in the morning, and if they were not there, then they were required to contact the authorities. If there was an open CPS case at the time of Christopher Watts' wife's death, could it be that the daycare center had already notified the authorities first thing in the morning? Could it be that Christopher Watts' wife's friend was actually somebody who was helping her transport the children to daycare in the morning? Could it be that's why she didn't fly alone with the girls? Could it be that that's why she called either Ronnie or Cindy or both when Cindy went to get her hair done? And according to Cindy Watts, her daughter-in-law said, "You've left me here too long. Who's going to take care of the kids?" Well, a month or so after the tragedy occurred, when poor little Bella and Cece were murdered in what should have been the safety of their own home, those articles about that model program were all over the internet, easily found by a simple Google search. And now when I search for those articles, I can't find a one. Interesting. Just like everything else with the case of Christopher Watts. Up is down, down is up, in is out, and everything is not only confusing to begin with, but keeps right on changing over time.